Hey, welcome to Backyard Bows. I'm Brandon, and today we're going to look at some gear from Marsupial, which is a company that makes Bino Pacs, accessories, upland hunting vests. So when we take a look at an item, we obviously do an in-depth look and review of the gear itself, but I also like to kind of dive into each company, and I think Marsupial has a really cool story. You have a couple people that are really passionate, really hardworking, and they have come a long way in a short amount of time. I think Jim and his wife started out in a garage in 2015, trying to fix one thing and had one thing in mind, which was just a binocular pack, chest pack that had a front folding flap that was quiet, easy to maneuver, and magnetic. And sure enough, now if you look online, they have chest packs, they have accessories, they have upland hunting vests that are really, really cool. My brother is a rep for Ball and Buck, and I got to see some of those out in the field, and they are just awesome. The accessories and attachments that goes on those are just as cool as the Bino and chest packs. I think Marsupial is gonna land right in there out of our 3-category review range, right in there in the best bang for your buck. This Bino Pac, the open side one, is only $95. The one that is completely enclosed is only $130. So for the quality that you're getting with the innovativeness on the accessories, I think they are the best bang for your buck. And again, I don't mind spending a little bit of money if I know I'm gonna get some great quality stuff back. And then on top of it, it has a lifetime warranty. So any company, and we've talked about this, any company that has lifetime warranty is such a confident statement about the product or the gear that they're selling. And so that, again, that's just kind of icing on the cake. So you have your Bino Pac here. You got 2 of them, closed, enclosed. You also have a fishing chest pack, which I think could be utilized as a turkey hunting pack. It has a whole bunch of different pockets, a little bit more space in it. But they have some other little chest packs that you can view online. So like I mentioned before, you got this front folding flap magnetic at the top, also magnetic at the bottom. The inside of this is like velvet. You have a couple different zippers, one here in the front. You have 2 pouches on the side. My favorite part about the Bino Pac to me is I use a really small set of binoculars, vortex binoculars, and they usually seem to bounce around in every Bino Pac that I've used. And I was addicted at a certain point in time and trying to find different Bino Pacs. I have like 7 hanging up there on the wall. But these ones are so thin that it kind of pinches that binoculars and it doesn't allow them to move around, and it lets you feel a little bit more comfortable and secure with it being open and accessible while you're maneuvering around. Same with the rangefinder, which is kind of, they go hand in hand. I've never ever bought a Bino Pac without trying to find a rangefinder attachment. Usually they're really, really big. And again, my small loophole rangefinder just seems to bounce around in there. This one is also nice and sleek. They have a small and a large in case you do have a different size rangefinder. And then my favorite part, and this is one of my favorite parts in general, is just the rangefinder tether. It is awesome. It's really, really flexible and long. It's really well made. It matches the gear and it just slides right in there. But the rangefinder pouch itself, again, is magnetic top and bottom, so it can stay open and secure. Something else that I did is I got the bear spray thing, which a bear spray can fit in there perfect, but I also always end up stealing my girlfriend's 6-ounce little coffee canteen that she keeps in her purse, and I always steal it on my hunting and put it in my pocket so I can have a little bit of coffee in the tree. But this thing, I knew by looking at it online it was going to fit in there perfect, so I got the bear spray can instead of the water bottle holder. But also, after I got this in-house, I have an old grunt call from my grandpa that fits in there perfect. I got a clear cutter turkey call that also fits in there. So that's how I kind of utilize that in a little bit different way. And then my favorite part about the entire setup is the hand warmers. These are so thick. The inside is as comfortable and as warm as you can get. If you throw a couple hand warmers inside of here, the little heat packs, this thing will get so hot that you have to take your hands out. But this thing, if you're a whitetail hunter, you know the only thing that will take me out of a tree is if my hands or my feet get cold. This is the best addition to your hunting setup here, this Bino Pac. I mean, this thing is just awesome. These kind of make it really tight on the side. You can get it really nice and warm in there. And then on top of it, just again, a little icing on top of the cake, you got this front pouch here that's really big. I got a wind indicator in there, a couple field knives. I mean, you can fit whatever you want in there, and it doesn't look that big, but it actually holds a lot of gear right in there on the front.
I like this hand warmer for is that even in the times of the year where you don't use it for warming your hands, it's a nice big storage compartment, and you can tighten the bands down on the side really tight so nothing falls out. And you can have another big storage compartment right there on the front, plus the zipper on the front of your bag.
And then it has its own waist pouch back here, its own waistband back here that keeps it really nice and snug to your midsection so nothing's bouncing around. You can also take this off, and there's a couple different attachments that you can add on the bottom of this. One of them that I really like, and there's several, take a look online, but one of them that I really like is some bow hooks. So if you are stationary glassing, instead of putting your bow on the ground or leaning up on a tree, you can just hook it onto these bow hooks. You can do what you need to do, take it down, you can take your bow back into your hand. I love that. I think that's another really cool feature. So again, on top of quality and some of these really cool accessories that you have on this setup, they have the best colors and camo schemes you can get. They have this 2 colors of frog skin, 2 different camo patterns of frog skin that are awesome. They got a multi-cam, which I love. They got blazer orange, like a hunter orange setup, all of it. And then they have coyote and wolf blend. They got a green. They have some of my favorite colors and camo patterns of any company I've ever seen. I love that. I love that. If you get on there and you go through their colors, I promise you, you will fall in love with everything that they have. So right out of Phoenix, Arizona, I love supporting an American-made company, but more importantly, I love supporting an entrepreneur that is passionate and hardworking like Jim and his wife. I think they're doing great stuff. I think they have a really cool mindset, innovative mindset, trying to find problematic stuff in the field that'll be fixed for us hunters. I think that's just an awesome way to go about business. You can tell that they just keep coming out with more and more and more stuff. I can't wait to see what else they come out with in the future. Marsupial gear, check them out. I think they're some of the best in the business. Backyard Bows approved and field tested. Hey, thanks for watching. If you haven't already, hit that like button, leave us a comment. I love interaction. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We have so much more to come. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook for updates of anything else that we're going to review. If there's something that you're interested in, hit those links below and check them out. And make sure, no matter what your setup is, what bow you're shooting, get your reps in on the daily. We'll see you next week.